Yo, what is up, guys? This is the Brickdo here, and just want to give you guys a quick update, sort of the process I'm going through right now, getting sort of stuff ready to sell, Q4, sort of that December time frame, and talking about how, in a month like August, when I'm not really selling a whole lot right now, some things I'm doing to sort of get ready for that sort of busy time in December when, just from a personal schedule standpoint, that tends to be the month, being in university and everything, that I just have the most free time. And again, I think December is just in general a good month to sell. It seems like product moves pretty fast. So yeah, so it's August. So before I head back to school, essentially, just trying to get some things taken care of, so that way when I come back, beginning of December, basically, I can get stuff listed right away and sort of get that process moving forward. Yeah, so right now I'm just sort of, I just went on my laptop, basically was checking my inventory, basically figuring out which stuff that I have in my inventory that essentially I'm looking to release, basically sell in December, and sort of doing a little bit of a price checking, figuring out how long I've been holding them, and management process of trying to go through this. So I've told you guys this before, but one of the things I think with, starting out, or essentially not having huge inventories, I think a lot of people who have inventories of, 100,000, 200,000, dollars worth of sets, it's much more streamlined. So for example, like just going into like something like boxes, for example, when you have just a lot of different sets of different sizes that maybe you picked up on clearance, and you're not necessarily holding, like 30 to 40 of one set or something like that, you want to get a little creative about that. And so there's a few ways to go about boxes. So I do keep a fair amount of the sort of just the regular Amazon boxes we get, or essentially any brown boxes, and try to see if I can size them down to fit sets. Yeah, and so here's a good example of basically a lot of Walmart boxes that we got when we purchased, I guess maybe some Hidden Side sets. Yeah, the Hidden Side Interceptor bus a while back. We had a lot of these Walmart boxes. And so just working on sort of resizing them, just it is very time consuming, I will say, trying to resize boxes. But again, if you're doing smaller quantities and whatnot, I would just say it's worth it. Personally, at least for me right now, it is. And so basically, after that process of going through all of these used boxes, then we can look at our other options. And the other options are, using the USPS boxes that basically are free as long as you use the specified shipping service with those. And so you start to do a little bit of a cost analysis of, okay, for example, if I ship priority mail and it's a USPS box, that the box size isn't good. And that's sort of the main critique, I would say, of those boxes in general. The USPS priority mail ones, at least for Lego, is they're a lot more, I would say, like square in dimension rather than sort of like a rectangular prism. And so those don't work too good, I found, unless you're bundling sets together. So for example, like the battle packs that I try to sell in like packs of like 5 to 10, it just helps me save on like shipping costs and things like that, and just time and effort. I think it's worth it. At least I found it to do the sort of 5 and 10 packs there. And yeah, so with that, I found that, you can kind of sort of line in a row like 5 battle packs, and it kind of fits in like a USPS square box. But yeah, other than that, it's just sort of like going on Amazon basically and trying to figure out, okay, this is this dimensions of the box. Maybe you want probably at least 1 inch here, 1 inch on each side, probably more, and you're going to find that the box sizes aren't super customizable. You're going to be able to find one that like generally fits, but you obviously want a little bit of padding on each side, 1 to 2 inches. Obviously you don't want it to be the exact size, but sort of just getting a game plan of how many of certain boxes I'm going to need, and then starting to look on sort of Amazon or basically other websites to figure out the best way to purchase those brown boxes. And so that's sort of just some of the work I'm doing here in August right now, figuring out which sets are probably going to be good to go in December, and then just getting ready with shipping supplies and boxes. Boxes is a big one. I would say I've try to go into like stores and pick up boxes, but I've honestly found that if you're just a lot more organized, it just tends to be a lot easier, and it just makes the whole process of selling a little bit more enjoyable when you get some of this work out of the way done like months beforehand. Otherwise, it can just feel really, really busy. I'm basically hoping to have a lot of these sets sort of stacked in their boxes with, basically sticky notes saying which set it is, and, basically having the pictures ready. And then when it comes December, it's just taking those pictures, creating the listing and whatnot, just trying to mitigate some of the time and sort of spread it around other months. So guys, that's sort of just my 2 cents here. Again, just working on this, just a little bit of an update for myself here. So guys, if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, guys, this is the Brick Joe signing off.